and a very good evening and welcome to our late night broadcast. Wow, a very good evening and welcome to the late night broadcast from wherever you're joining us from this evening. Today is the 16th day of May 2021. And the time is coming up to exactly 23:36 p.m. Mo kí gbogbo yín bí ẹ ti ṣe láǹfààní àti máa darapọ̀ mọ́ wa níbikíbi tí Ọlọ́run ti ní kí ẹ fi àǹfààní láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Welcome again to a beautiful Sunday. And this weekend has been a blessed one for millions of Yorubas around the world. Regardless of your position and your own stand on the Yoruba self-determination, so many people will continue to review things from different angles. But this evening, I'd like to say good evening, good morning, or good night. Bí ẹ ti ṣe láǹfààní àti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Before we go into the broadcast today, let us first make it known, just like our father, Professor Banji Akintoye, will always say, there will be so many stakeholders on this journey. Some of them are not going to follow us straight away. We've always said it's a moving train. But one thing we all should remember, tí a máa rántí ní gbogbo ìgbà ni pé in tí ó ń pè ní train ni pé tó bá dé platform, ẹni tó bá bá nílẹ̀ òun ló máa gbé. So ìyẹn náà la ṣe máa ń sọ pé àwa tí a ti gbìyànjú pé a fẹ́ lọ, tí à ń gbìyànjú yẹn ní ojoojúmọ́, ó lè má ti dàbí àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbìyànjú ẹ̀. But lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, a fi ti Ọlọ́run a fi síwájú pé Ọlọ́run ọba tó láyé tó lọ́run, òun ló ní àsìkò, òun ló ní ìgbà. Àsìkò tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation tó máa dán mọ́rán, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọ̀. But Ọlọ́run ò ní wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀dá ádámọ̀ tí a bá gbìyànjú. Ìgbìyànjú yẹn á wá dàbí ìgbà tó yẹ pé nígbà míì àwọn míì á ní kí ló dé tó ṣe rí báyìí? Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ báyìí? Ìgbìyànjú kọ̀ọ̀kan tí olúkálùkù wa ń ṣe, òun ló jẹ́ ká débi tí a dé yìí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé a kò fi gbogbo ẹlẹ́ fún àdúrà nìkan tí a gbìyànjú, a lè má tí débi tá a dé yìí. Ìyẹn ni bàbá wa Chief Sunday Ìgbòho ṣe ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire níbikíbi tí ẹ bá wà. Ọpẹ́ tí wọ́n ní ká máa sọ fún yín ni pé nígbà tí à ń sọ pé a fẹ́ dá dúró, àwọn èèyàn sọ pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, àmọ́ púpọ̀ nínú wa ní ó ti ṣeé ṣe. So wọ́n wá ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ọpẹ́ náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọba wa, our royal fathers, níbikíbi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe ìjọba ní agbègbè wọn, pé ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, gbogbo àwọn ọba wa pátápátá, nítorí pé àwọn mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn ọba wa ni wọ́n fọwọ́ sí èyí tá à ń ṣe. Wọ́n ní kí n máa dúpẹ́ lórí adé kankan níbi tí adé náà wà. Bó jẹ́ Èkó ló wà ní, Ògùn state ló wà ní, Ọ̀yọ́ ló wà ní, Èkìtì ló wà, Kwara, Kogi, Ọ̀ṣun, títí dé Oǹdó. Bàbá wa Chief Sunday Ìgbòho ṣà, wọ́n ní kí n máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ọba wa. Ọpẹ́ náà tún wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Chief Ayọ̀ Adébánjọ, wọ́n ní kí n máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tiwọn náà. Lóòótọ́ púpọ̀ náà àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire ní báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ pé àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ restructure ni a fi máa dúpẹ́ fún. Tá bá ń wo ti bàbá wa tí a máa kí lẹ́yìn, tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Professor Banji Akintoye, wọ́n ní gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá náà la máa gbé dání o ní ìrìn àjò tá à ń rìn, nítorí pé gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá náà ló fẹ́ òmìnira. Òmìnira tá fẹ́ yẹn ó lè máa yàtọ̀ bí gbogbo wa ṣe fẹ́, àmọ́ in tó ṣe pàtàkì níbẹ̀ ni pé bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho wọ́n ní in táwọn lè sọ ni, in táwọn mọ̀ ni pé bàbá wa Chief Ayọ̀ Adébánjọ tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ, the leader of Afẹ́nifẹ́re, pé ti Yorùbá náà ni wọ́n ń ṣe, ti Yorùbá ló fẹ́, ọ̀fẹ́ kankan míì ju pé àwọn fẹ́ kí Yorùbá kó dá dúró. Kọ́lọ́n túbọ̀ wá lọ́rẹ̀ mi bàbá náà, kọ́lọ́n fún wọn lálàáfíà tó yéke ní gbogbo ara nínú egungun. Ká tó tún wá lọ àti wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ his emeritus ẹ rí i pé bẹ́ẹ̀mi gan ṣe pé òyìnbó yẹn kíyàn bá wà kíáfù kó má lọ tàbọn, bọ̀ wọ́n ní èdè òyìnbó òun kọ́ ni èdè tiwa, èdè káàárọ̀ òjíire òun lèdè tiwa. So bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ní kí máa kí bàbá wa Professor Banji Akíntóyè, bàbá lálùbáríkà, bàbá tó ta wá lómi jí, bàbá tó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ó jẹ́ ká ti kúrò níbi tí a wà nígbà tí àwọn bá ń mú lọ sí ọ̀nà history, nítorí pé púpọ̀ nù wa a mọ̀ history wa, torí ta bá mọ̀ history wa ni a mọ̀ pé kingdom kan là ń jẹ́ kó tó di pé wọ́n join wa papọ̀ ní 1914. So bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Igboho Òòṣà, wọ́n ní ká máa kí bàbá wa Professor Banji Akíntóyè dáadáa. Lẹ́yìn náà wọ́n ní kí n máa fi appreciation lọ bá bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams lógún ọ̀fẹ́, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land. Ẹlòmíà ní Yorùbá tó ń sọ yìí, ó Yorùbá yìí má ti ń da dáadáa ju tiwa lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, nítorí pé tíyàn bá wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè tiẹ̀, ẹ mọ̀ pé béèyàn ṣe máa pronounce ẹ̀ ó ti yàtọ̀ sí béèyàn ṣe máa sọ nígbà tíyàn wà nílùú òyìnbó. So wọ́n ní kí n máa dúpẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe, gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá lọ́tún lọ́sì, kò sírìn àjò kan tó ń rìn tí bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams tí kò mọ̀ nípẹ̀. So wọ́n ní kí n máa dúpẹ́ nítorí pé nígbà tí bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams bá ti fàṣẹ sí ní tá a bá ń ṣe, ó ti di pé gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho bá ń gbé, àlàáfíà máa wà nínú ẹ̀. So wọ́n ní kí n máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams. Wọ́n wá ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo mùsùlùmí, gbogbo àfáà, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí Chief Imam of Yoruba land. Wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Chief Imam of Yoruba land, pé ọpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Chief Imam of Yoruba land. Bíyàn bá ń wo gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí à ń gbé lọ́tún lọ́sì, ẹ rí pé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn ìgbésẹ̀ tó dání, ìgbésẹ̀ tó dání, nítorí pé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn òun ni a ti ń gbé bọ̀, ó ń lọ ẹlòmíà ní ìjọ́ wo la máa kúrò nínú Yorùbá, ìjọ́ wo la máa kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Ìjọ́ ta máa kúrò Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọjọ́ náà, ìjọ́ ta máa kúrò Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan ló mọ̀. Bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ní ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́, nítorí pé a ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, a ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba, a ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìṣẹ̀dá tó dá gbogbo wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. So tá bá ti wá ń dúpẹ́ yẹn, a ti mọ̀ pé ọ̀nà wa ń kọ́, ó ti ń bọ́ sí bá ṣe fẹ́. Ìdúpẹ́ yẹn ó wá ń lọ sí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire níbikíbi tí gbogbo wa wà, lọ́kùnrin, lọ́bìnrin, lọ́mọdé, lágbà, lárúgbó. Ní ọmọ tó ṣẹ̀ bí lẹ́ni, a máa dúpẹ́ fún. Tá bá wá dúpẹ́ yẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n ní kí wá tún wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn pásítọ̀, àwọn Catholic, àwọn sẹ̀lẹ́, gbogbo wọn pátápátá, àwọn bishop, níbikíbi tí olúkálukú wọn ti ń ṣe ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi ń darí àwọn ọmọ ìjọ wọn. Wọ́n ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀, nítorí pé wọ́n ní ọpẹ́ ló ń jẹ rẹ, ọpẹ́ ló ń jẹ rẹ, jàmàlà, èǹjẹ kọ́kọ́rẹ́ o ọpẹ́ ló ń jẹ rẹ. Tábà tí wàá ń dúpẹ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ àwa mú ọpẹ́ yẹn lọ fún gbogbo ọmọ ìjọ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó wà lábẹ́ ìjọsìn kọ̀ọ̀kan. Yorùbá ní gbogbo wa a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí a gbé dání nǹkan Yorùbá náà la gbé dání, ìta gbé dání nǹkan Yorùbá náà ni. So àwa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Pastor Gio Adébóyè nítorí pé ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹlòmíà ní ọmọdé kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó bá mọ̀ tán ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà ní ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọdé ò bá mọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ àbí ara lọ́wọ́ àbí mo rò pé mo ti tàbọn. But one thing we need to remember is Chief Sunday Igboho Oòṣà is sending his appreciation to every single person, because every day, every single blessed day, we get a lot of inspiration from different parts of the world. And that inspiration is what is giving him the energy to do what he's doing. Ẹlòmíì rò pé bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho Oòṣà, he has one supernatural power. But wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé Ọlọ́run ọba gangan òun ló ní agbára lọ́wọ́. But agbára tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ gbogbo yín náà ni. Gbogbo àwọn tí a ti dárúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn jàǹkànjàǹkàn èèyàn ta dárúkọ, nítorí pé gbígbàdúrà tiwọn òun ló ń jẹ́ kí nǹkan máa lọ déédéé bó ṣe yẹ kó máa lọ. Nígbà táwọn pásítọ̀ bá ń gbàdúrà fún wa ẹ rí pé nǹkan á máa lọ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó lọ. Nígbà táwọn mùsùlùmí bá ń gbàdúrà fún wa ẹ rí pé nǹkan ń lọ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó lọ. Nígbà táwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe bá ń gbàdúrà fún wa ẹ rí pé nǹkan ń lọ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó lọ. Ṣé rò pé easy ni kéèyàn kó more than 200 convoy láti Ìbàdàn lọ sí Ọ̀ṣun state, adẹ̀padà adẹ̀gbọ́rù pé ìkànnù wa ó kú sọ́nà. Lóòótọ́ kò sí bá ṣe lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà location 9 ká má rí mọ́tò kan bíi méjì mẹ́ta tó máa dẹnu kanlẹ̀, àmọ́ a dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. From the report láti àná títí dèní, I can only confirm from what I've been told that we had 2 injuries. One was a little bit heavy, but after they've arrived back almost at their base, ẹ rí pé òjò rọ̀ lánàá, òjò ọpẹ́ náà la máa dù. Òjò tó rẹ̀ lánàá oríṣiríṣi ni wọ́n ń sọ, but ká tó máa mẹ́nu bà ọ̀rọ̀ tèní, nítorí pé ọ̀rọ̀ ti tèní, it's all about appreciation of every single person. Wọ́n tún wá ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ti tẹ̀lé wa, nítorí pé ìdí kan àbí ìdí kejì ó ń jẹ́ kó fà sẹ́yìn. Àwọn kan fẹ́ tẹ̀lé wa lóòótọ́, àmọ́ wọ́n ń fà sẹ́yìn fún ìdí kan àbí ìdí kejì. Bọ́ gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé tásìkò bá tó wọ́n ní fùrọ̀ máa là, òun lẹ́yìn Yorùbá sọ, kọ́lọ́njà máa rí pa ní gbogbo ìgbà. Wọ́n wá ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin mídíà nílé lóko, àti tó wà against àti tó wà for. Tẹ́ bá wo ìgbà tí Britain máa kúrò nínú EU, ẹni bá wà ní ibi tí àwọn mídíà wà, ẹ rí pé oríṣiríṣi ni mídíà máa sọ lọ́tún lọ́sì. Àwọn kan ń sọ pé ṣé tí Britain bá kúrò nínú EU, ǹjẹ́ ìyà ò ní jẹ wọ́n? Ǹjẹ́ wàhálà ò ní dé? Àwọn kan dẹ̀ sọ pé tá bá kúrò nínú EU, ìgbà yẹn nìrọ̀rùn máa dé. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ pé ọpẹ́ tá à ń dún lénìí, today is all about appreciation, nothing more than that. And that appreciation goes to every part of the world, whether you are against us leaving Nigeria from the perspective of your own views. And your view is well done, welcome. But I'm sure by the time tẹ́ bá rò dáadáa, tẹ́ bá gbé kalẹ̀, ẹ rí pé view yẹn ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. So àtàwọn tó wá sọ pé lóòótọ́ àwọn ò ní kankan àmọ́ ìtaní ni pé Yorùbá láti dá dúró. So bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo èyí mídíà, àtẹni tó ń fọwọ́ kọ́ ni, àtẹni tó ń fẹnu sọ, àtẹni tó ń ṣe ọ́díò tó ń kàn káàkiri, whichever one it is, wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. Let's play the anthem and then we will continue with the broadcast. The time is exactly 23:51. It is a Sunday evening from here at exactly 16th of May 2021. Let's go into the anthem. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí adúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Bí mo bá tẹ̀ kí gbogbo èèyàn lórí broadcast ti talẹ́ yìí, màá kí èèyàn kan tí ó ṣe pàtàkì sí mi nítorí pé àǹfààní tí gbogbo yín fi ń wò mí lénìí, tí màá kọ́kọ́ fi máa dúpẹ́ fún màmá tó bí mi lọ́mọ, nítorí pé nígbà tó bí mi ni ó fi di pé mo dé góńgó tí mo fi lẹ́nu láti lè nígboyà láti lè fi máa bá gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀. I've told you pé èmi ká ni mo dá jù, èmi ká ni mo nígboyà jù, àmọ́ àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire wọ́n pọ̀ káàkiri àgbáyé, wọ́n pọ̀ káàkiri àgbáyé tí wọ́n nígboyà ju èmi lọ, tí wọ́n ní ìgboyà, tí wọ́n ní ìgboyà ju èmi lọ. And one thing tá máa rántí ni pé èmi kò jẹ́ ẹnìkan tí Ọlọ́run dá tó wo gbogbo ẹ̀ pé kí ló wá fẹ́ le tó yìí tí ìyá wa fi máa wá jẹ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Ṣé ìyà yìí náà la máa bá kú ni àbí a máa ẹ̀ǹdẹ̀? Ìyẹn la ṣe máa dúpẹ́ fún màmá tó bí mi lọ́mọ pé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Mo wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìyàwó mi. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn fámílì tó dúró tì mí. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ mi. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa. Ọpẹ́ ni ti tèní, a máa dúpẹ́ náà ni. Nítorí pé wọ́n ní bíyàn bá dúpẹ́ tèní, kí ni ẹ̀yin Yorùbá sọ, ẹni a máa rí mi gbà sí. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan ní irú ọpẹ́ wo leléyìí, àwọn kan tẹ̀lé wà wọ́n ṣe ti wà náà, kí ni kan ta fi máa support wọn fún irú àwọn olè tún gbé wá sórí show yìí. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù, ìyẹn ló ṣe ń pè wá ní ọmọlúàbí. Tọmọlúàbí la mú wá lálẹ́ yìí. Ṣe rí ti gidi gbàgà yẹn, ẹ̀yin náà mọ ẹni tẹ ní, ẹ mọ ẹni tẹ níbẹ̀ ní mọ́wó, ẹ mọ tó ń pè ní Koiki Media, ẹkùn tó tẹ̀lé wọn bíi ti Fúlàní. A ní bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ṣà, ẹkùn ọkọ Fúlàní. Wọ́n ní mo mọ̀ pé dáadáa, kódà màmá tó bí mi lọ́mọ òun tún pé wọ́n ẹkùn ọkọ Fúlàní. àkọ́kọ́ máa dúpẹ́ fún àwọn family ẹ̀. A lot of people don't know what it means for a man to come out in the midst of everything and the family still stand with him. Ẹ mọ̀ iye oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó ń kọjáde lórí bàbá wa lójoojúmọ́, but a máa dúpẹ́ náà ni. Ẹ mọ̀ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó ń kọ ní fídíò tó ń jáde, àwọn fídíò mi à jáde báyìí, a máa bà àwọn family bàbá lẹ́rù, but a fi dúpẹ́ náà ni. Ìyẹn ni mo ṣe sọ pé wọ́n ní kí n kí gbogbo media pátápátá, every media houses, àti èyí tó support o àti èyí tó support, nítorí pé èyí tó support yẹn ó ń lo argument kan lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, but ó mọ̀ pé Fúlàní ò ní jẹ́ ká rọ́nà kọjá, so argument yẹn ó wà baseless. Argument tó ń lò yẹn ó wà baseless. Nítorí pé Fúlàní ó ti ní ètò tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe láti fi sọ fún wa pé irú àwọn bàbá wa Chief Ayọ̀ Adébánjọ tó ń béèrè fún restructure, wọ́n mọ̀ pé Fúlàní ò ní fún wọn, so tiwa náà ló ń ṣe. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé Fúlàní ò ní fún àwọn, but àwọn dúró lé pé Fúlàní, ìjọba Fúlàní, nítorí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ìjọba Fúlàní yẹn ìjọba tó ò ní ṣe àǹfààní fúnlẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀, àwọn Fúlàní dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tábàtẹ̀ náà fẹ́ padà sẹ́yìn, agbára jáde níbẹ̀, àmọ́ àsìkò yẹn gan ti late. Ìyẹn ni bàbá wa Chief Sunday ṣe ń sọ pé ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, nítorí pé Yorùbá nation òun ni wọ́n gbé dání. But ẹ jẹ́ ká wá fi yé àwọn mídíà wa, bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ní kí n sọ fún gbogbo mídíà Nàìjíríà, ẹ yé máa pè wá ní secessionist. There's nothing called secessionist. A máa túfọ̀ ẹ̀, a máa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀. Kí ló ń pè ní secessionist? Kí ló ń pè ní self-determination? Wọ́n ní self-determination làwọn ń jà fún, kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Yorùbá nation self-determination òun là ń jà fún. So come and mix it up rárá. Wọ́n ní come and mix it up rárá. Wọ́n ní come and mix it up. So tẹ́ bá rí àwọn mídíà Nàìjíríà tó ń lo the word secessionist for us, we will continue to correct them. We are fighting for a self-determination. Wọ́n ní bẹ́kásìtè níṣẹ́ ọpẹ́ ní ká fi dú, nítorí pé Elédùmarè wà lẹ́yìn wa, Bàbá God wà lẹ́yìn wa, Bàbá Allah ó wà lẹ́yìn wa. Àníṣẹ́ a lọ with more than 200 convoy and everybody came back successfully. Sọ àwọn tá a pàdé lọ́hùn, àná àwọn mọ́tò tó tẹ̀lé bàbá wa jáde kúrò nínú ilé ni mò ń sọ yìí. There were more than 200 vehicles that left Ibadan to Osun State, and we all got back home safely. Wọ́n ní káwọn máa dúpẹ́. Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá náà lẹ ní gbogbo àkàrà tó bá wà nínú epo òun ni wọ́n ti ń wojú mi ní bíbá pé bó ṣe máa ń sọ́kọ́ nìyẹn. Gbogbo ọmọ tákàrà bá kó wọnú epo òun náà ló kó jáde. Ẹ wá ní ká má dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn Kìrìsìtẹ́nì tó ń fi àdúrà jagun tẹ̀lé wa lẹ́yìn. Ẹni ká má dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn Mùsùlùmí, chífù máàmù wa, gbogbo àwọn pàsítọ̀ wa, àwọn ìmáàmù wa, àwọn àfáà tí wọ́n ń fi àdúrà kúnkúṣì ni mo sọ sẹ́ẹ̀. Ìjẹ́ yìí mọ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé mọ́tò kan bá l'accident lánàá yẹn, gbogbo journey tá ń lọ yẹn kò bá wà stand still, àbá lè má dúpẹ́ lénìí. Do you think it was easy to move to more than 200 convoy from Ibadan to Osun State successfully and coming back? Ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́. Ó jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́. But one thing is, some of us, àwọn bàbá tá dárúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan yìí, wọ́n fi àdúrà tì wá lẹ́yìn tí a fi lọ, tí a fi padà. Intermọ̀ ni, in tó wà confam ni. So tá bá ní bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ní ká dúpẹ́, wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Fani Káyọ̀dé. Wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn Yorùbá tá bá ń gbọ́rọ̀ lọ, ẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí, ẹ̀ ń follow ẹ̀, because intellectual people ni wá. Wọ́n ní ẹni tó mọ̀rọ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ ọ̀tọ̀. Ẹ gbọ́ mi yé dáadáa lálẹ́ yìí. Appreciation la mú wá lálẹ́ yìí. Tá bá ní àwọn kan là ń dárúkọ, tá a dárúkọ àwọn míì, kò ń ṣe pé a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire àtẹni tó fẹ́ wa àtẹni tó fẹ́ wa òun là ń dúpẹ́ fún, nítorí pé àwọn tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ wa yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ pé baseless talk ni wọ́n sọ pé kí Nàìjíríà kó má pín. Wọ́n mọ̀ yẹn, wọ́n mọ̀ pé àfitílẹ̀ yìí bá pín la máa rọ́nà kọjá. Aṣẹ̀wọnú ilé yìí nísìnyí kò tí pé 2 hours. I drive for more than 1 hour. A ti rìnrìn àjò lórí pé kí ọ̀nà Yorùbá lè kọjá lọ. So tábáwá náà ń dúpẹ́, ká dúpẹ́, nítorí pé gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá tẹ̀ ń rí tó wà ní checkpoint, tó bá jẹ́ pé ìjọba bá ń tọ́jú wọn dáadáa ni wọn ò ní máa tẹ̀ náà wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó. Ànára àwọn tó wà ní checkpoint lálẹ́ yìí nínú òkùnkùn pẹ̀lú àtùpà kéékèèké tí wọ́n ń ṣe ìtàn pè ní checkpoint. So bàbá wa nínú mọ́tò tí mo jókòó tì wọ́n, gbogbo pàtà bá kọjá lára àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn wọ́n ní kí n wò ó Kóìkì ṣé òun rí coordinator, torí tí mò ń sọ pé àní wọ́n ò tọ́jú àwọn ọlọ́pàá wa dáadáa, wọ́n ò tọ́jú wọn dáadáa. Gbogbo ibi tí mo dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí, ìrìn àjò tá a rìn, ẹlòmíì fẹ́ mọ ibi tá a rìn, ẹlòmíì nísìn ìbò gọ́gọ́ inú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí náà ni, ẹlòmíì tí fẹ́ mọ èpè bí ó máa dárúkọ bí tẹ́rìn, ó ní láti mọ̀ yẹn, ìwọ ò ní láti mọ̀, ìwọ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ fáwa. But èmi lè sọ fún yín pé sẹ́ a ṣe rìnrìn àjò kan tá a ṣe padà wọnú ilé kò tí pé 2 hours after gbogbo wàhálà tá a ṣe lánàá. Ẹ wá ní ká má dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń fi àdúrà ràn wá lọ́wọ́, àtàwọn pásítọ̀ tó ń fa àdúrà ràn wá lọ́wọ́, àtàwọn ẹ̀fà, àtàwọn imam, àti gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, àtàwọn tó wà against wa. But àwọn tó wà against wa, bàbá ní kí n máa sọ fún yín o pé kẹ́ máa rántí gbogbo bí tá a gbà kọjá lálẹ́ kò sí iná kankan níbẹ̀. Inú òkùnkùn ni wọ́n ń sùn, inú òkùnkùn ní gbogbo bí tí a drive kọjá òun ni wọ́n ń sùn. So tí wọ́n bá wá ń sọ pé ẹ má jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà pín o, ìbéèrè táwa ń bẹ̀ yín ni pé irú ọpẹ́ ò ní ká wá máa dá. Ṣé àwọn tó ń sùn nínú òkùnkùn ṣé wọ́n máa ṣàdúrà fún wa ṣá nígbà táwa bá ń sọ pé ká dá dúró? So when people say lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń fi ẹ̀mí bá lọ. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to the late night broadcast. It's 3 minutes past 12 midnight. Ẹlòmíì ti wálé ti pẹ́ o, ẹ mọ bí lè ṣe rí o. Ẹlòmíì ti wá sí ilé ó ti tójọ́ mẹ́ta. Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ wá sílé inú city ló ń gbé o. But ibi táwa drive kọjá lénìí tí o bá ní àyà, kódà a pàdé àwọn kan tí mọ́tò wọn another 1 hour níbi tí mọ́tò yẹn dákú sí. Àkọ́ tó gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti kidnap èèyàn kan tó bá tẹ̀ pa wọ́n. The question now is, èèyàn mélòó ló ń lè ìjáde pé ìbẹ̀rù ní sí láyé tó bá ń rìn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá? So àwọn tó ní ìtagbédání na lie, ìtagbédání kò lè work nítorí pé wọ́n mọ danger tó wà nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ jíire. Tó bá mọ danger yẹn ni kò ń ṣe ìwọ tó ń gbé nínú Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n náà wọ́n pè wà nínú danger. But à ń sọ pé àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn odi tí wọ́n mọ danger tó wà ní ìsàlẹ̀, o tó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó rin rírun táwa rìn yẹn tó bá ní ẹni tó bá jẹ́ tó ní ìgboyà àfi bí o tún wá gbé security tó security. Kódà àwa gan nígbà tá à ń rìnrìn yẹn ní alẹ́ yìí aláti beef up a little bit of conscious awareness ní máa pè é. Aláti wà àtàlá nítorí pé gbogbo bí tá a gbà yẹn, kódà wọ́n ní àwọn tí à ń sọ yìí tó ń pè ní Fúlàní terrorists, wọ́n máa ń tágẹ́ẹ̀tì àwọn mọ́tò tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ security convoy, and I am not joking. So àwa gan láti wà security conscious for the duration of driving past that road. I don't want to tell you the location. so téèyàn kan bá wá ní ká má dúpẹ́ kí ló dé tá ní dúpẹ́ ṣé ẹ rò pé agbára mímọ̀ ṣe Chief Sunday Igboho la fi ń ṣe tá à ń ṣe ni àbí agbára mímọ̀ ṣe Professor Banji Akintoye àbí gbogbo àwọn tó kù tó wà lábẹ́ wọn ẹlòmíì ò mọ the consequence of what Yoruba land looks like. So when they are talking, it is fine. It is good. Ẹni tó gbé mọ́tò tó dá tó ń rìn àtẹni tó gbé mọ́tò tó jẹ́ pé tó bá wọnú kòtò tí mọ́tò yẹn tó bá tètè gbé jáde ibẹ̀ ló máa há sí ó tún dijọ́ kejì. Ṣé irú àwọn tí a ní apàdé nísìn déńgé ọkùnrin bíi 6 ni wọ́n àmọ́ ẹ̀rù ti ń bà wọ́n náà pé táwọn bá pẹ́ díẹ̀ sí níbẹ̀ yẹn ṣèbí tí wọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe dá àtẹ̀ rescue wọn díẹ̀ a fi mọ́tò push wọn ìwé díẹ̀ débi tí wọ́n ti máa change alternator mọ́tò yẹn but nígbà tá a tún ń lọ àtúrà àwọn kan náà tí wọ́n fẹsẹ̀ rìn lọ ṣe rí èèyàn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire there is a problem on the land serious problem. Don't look at it. Má wò láti condition tí wọ́n fi ń tọ́jú àwọn tó wà nínú ilé tó jẹ́ àwọn family ẹ̀ àbẹ́ tó wà nínú ilé tó ń gbádùn ayé ẹ̀. Máa fi wo àwọn tí wọ́n ní kankan tíjọba ò dẹ̀ rántí wọn. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí a kí gbogbo yín tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. A kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. We have problem in the Yoruba land. Some of you have not even smelled those danger before. And now at our security movement, a lot to increase awareness wa driving through those roads. And I'm not talking about yesterday. Ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ni mo ṣì sọ fún yín. Ṣé rí àwọn tán ní ká sì fi Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ tá bá fi Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ fún another 5 years 5 years ni mo sọ tí ẹ bá lè sọ fún mi pé in that 5 years tá bá fi Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ kò síyàn kankan tó máa lè rìn àlàáfíà lórí ilẹ̀ wa. When somebody like Chief Sunday Igboho with his security were more of security conscious driving through a particular road, that tells me that any other person, they are in a big problem. But because a lot of you don't see and don't smell it, so it is easy for somebody sitting somewhere to criticize. It's part of it. Ẹ lọ wo ìgbà tí UK fẹ́ jáde kúrò nínú EU, there were a lot of criticism. So it is part of it. But what I'm saying is, àwọn tó ń criticize yẹn, àwọn tó ń sọ pé ẹ mọ̀ ṣe, ẹ mọ̀ sọ, báyìí lẹ ṣe ń sọ, báyìí lẹ ṣe ń ṣe, wọ́n bí wọ́n dá kó drive through that road táwa gbà kọjá lálẹ́ kí ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run kó má jáde lára wọn. But some of us might never experience it. Èmi gan tẹ́mi gan wà nínú mọ́tò, I can feel that the problem is bigger than what we see when we sit down like this. Ẹ mọ̀ pé bíbá ẹni sìn iná wà Koiki look fresh ẹ wò pé mo look fresh. Àníṣe àwọn tí mo rí tó ń rìn lórí títì tínú mi ò dùn sí pé ṣé bó ṣe jẹ́ kó ṣé let me give an example. Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ríyàn tó ń rìn lórí M1? I've not lived in any other part of the world. UK lèmi gbé. But ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ríyàn tó máa rìn lórí A406 tó wá ń rìn lọ fún rẹ̀ nítorí pé kò sí mọ́tò tó fẹ́ gbé? If the system was working, every part of Yoruba land should have a transport system to move them from point A to B. And he said, the danger I saw today, you might not understand because you've never witnessed it before. So don't even argue it. You are talking about, you think I'm talking about from Lagos to Ibadan. I'm talking about driving through the in and out of the terrain of the rural area. And this was today. less than 2 hours ago. So some people don't even understand the consequence of what we are fighting for. They just think that, oh, we are Koiki ni another mission. We are Chief Sunday Igboho ni another agenda. We are Baba Professor Banji Akintoye have another agenda. The agenda we have. And some of us should be crying. But because you don't see it, you don't see it. So why should you cry? Why should you be bothered? Why does it have to pain you inside your chest? And he said, Chief Sunday Igboho, ní bá ṣe kọjá àwọn checkpoints yẹn, even though we were just driving past through some of those checkpoints, he has human touch for those police officers at that particular hours. Because he knows that they will not be paid. So it's good when we take a picture of a video of a policeman taking 100 naira. But if Nigeria was truly working, a policeman should not be seen collecting 100 naira, 200 naira and fighting. And you know some of those videos, we all laugh about it, but we have not talked about the problem. And some people will say it's leadership problem. No, the Fulani have a different agenda for every tribe. They have a different agenda. And what is that agenda? The agenda is to make us as much poverty, damage every structure that people like late Chief Obafemi Awolowo put in place. And every other person that is part of them now is only trying to make their own out of it, regardless of whether those young children I saw today walking from one side that I don't even know how long it's going to take them. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ru an extra space nínú mọ́tò ni, ó mú bàbá wa pé ká park ká kó wọn sínú mọ́tò yẹn, but it was not going to be possible. But some of you don't understand what it takes. 13 minutes past midnight. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé a kí wa ní kíkí àlàáfíà. A kí wa ní kíkí pé we don't know the danger the Yorubas are in already. I don't want to swear, but I am telling you what I saw again today throughout the duration of that trip. I knew that if we don't rescue ourselves out of this contraction, some of us will continue to be slaves for the rest of the generation. And I'm not trying to make it, if it is something that I'm making up, let the judgment of Eledumare decide that. Let that judgment be decided by the Eledumare. There's nothing to be swearing. I swear, no. That's stupidity. But ki Eledumare go judge if I have had or tried to exaggerate what I'm saying. Bóyá mo fi kún so that kí lè bá rí sympathy àwọn tó ń wo bro. Àwọn tá ń sọ yìí, they haven't got time to watch me. They haven't got the time. Sáwọn ẹni tó ń rìn lórí títì tí mo mọ bí tó fẹ́ rìn dé, we have time to sit down and watch me. But I'm talking about people that are fighting against the Yoruba nation standing on its own because they don't like the way we speak, they don't like the way we do it. But we give thanks that at least millions of people have faith in what we are doing. We don't have to get everybody. Yoruba is already in a big mess. The Yoruba land. Yoruba land is in a big mess. Extremely big mess. And if we don't end it now, if we don't stop it now, we have all failed as intellectuals watching me right now, thinking that you are smarter than me. I am smarter than you. We are quarreling. We are fighting. Those people that we need to know is not normal. To see the young mother, I'm not talking about 1, 2, 3, 5 people. I'm talking about different people walking on a stretch of a road. You are looking at me as I am the case problem. If you call the problem, you think there's the problem. You are literally pointing finger, thinking that Chief Sunday Igboho is the problem. Professor Banji Akintoye is the problem. All the Yorubas elite are the problem. Oh yes, because some of us wants to drag things back so that more people will suffer. Do you know when this is now I understand why the Oyinbo people say we are the capital poverty of the world. If there's another word that can be used for that, I will want to use it tonight. And now and sorrow they will never in another 1,000 years, if we don't end it, watch what I'm talking about. They cannot listen to what I'm talking about. Check any story. See opportunity of a transportation system of a road walking from one end. I don't even know how long it's going to take them to the next point. How will they understand what is happening to them? They understand. But look at us, elite. You will start seeing them thinking this is about religion, thinking this is about politics. You think this is about politics? We are wasting time for every day because those people doesn't have a clue what is happening to them. They don't even have an idea what is going on. More than what you want loaded for, one loaded. Moto yeti kun. And I look at the whole vehicle and I knew in my mind that vehicle will not take them to the next destination. Because somewhere, my breakdown. I'm not talking about, some of you don't even understand the kind of road I'm talking about. The road is bad. A very good evening and welcome again. Let me say, Baba Chief Sunday Igboho, appreciation to every single one of you. Let's leave Osun Rally for now. Let's focus on the real danger. Osun was successful. There's no doubt about that. But those individuals that I've come across tonight, in this evening, if there's another word for suffering, I see somebody writing suffering. Please use another language for suffering. You can tell from the way they were dressed, abject poverty in the Yoruba land, where people like Chief Obafemi Awolowo fought everything to make sure that we will survive. We will survive it. Put all the structure in place. But now the Fulani and the Hausas control every section, and those supporting them, I don't understand why they think that that is the best option in terms of their own argument. I understand. We all love to quickly point the finger with the religion. Let's leave all that aside now. Let us now think of how, when should we rescue ourselves out of this mess? There's religion in Cairo, there's religion in Saudi Arabia, there's religion in United Kingdom, but they are living a better life. I don't even know that some of you feel the energy of what I saw today. People live in America peacefully. Some of you, Yorubas, in Sasalatu Nibe, in Lo Church. But let's leave all that now. Let's discuss how do we rescue people out quickly out of this mess that we are in. There's a big mess. On our way out, I felt hungry. Inside the vehicle. Not that I didn't have breakfast, but there's no point where You will have breakfast. By the time it was almost around what time we left the house, just about 3 o'clock. So the vehicle drove. And the moment we got to the nearest point to refuel the vehicle, mo ní bá mi, ẹ fún mi ní owó lọ́wọ́ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, mo fi lọ wá nǹkan jẹ inside the petrol station. And I got the money off him. And I went in there, bought a snack. But my question now is, what about those that doesn't have the means for that 2,000 naira? And that 2,000 naira was not spent alone on myself. We bought a few things. But all I had was just half of even the snack. But it kept me going again. I had water in the vehicle. Okay, what I bought was 350 naira meat pie. But ìbéèrè tí mo ń bi yín nísìn ni pé ǹjẹ́ ẹlòmíì ní access sí 350 naira in their pocket? Yoruba, we must end these. We have already been kidnapped by the Hausa Fulani, and they know the game very well, more than myself and you. They know the tricks. They will do everything and throw it at us. Some of us are going to be bribed. I'm not sorry to say so. Some of us watching me now are going to be bribed. Whether you are a media person is not the issue now. Some of you will be bribed to look for information that will favor the Hausa Fulani people as against the Yorubas. Some of you are ready to sacrifice the peanuts that you want to get. You want to build house, you want to buy car, you want to go to Europe. They will throw all that at you, and you are ready to sell out. There's real more than poverty in the Yoruba land. And I kept looking at Chief Sunday right inside the vehicle. I was sitting next to him. It's a privilege. Millions of you would love to do the same thing. It's just a privilege. Not that I am the best. Not that I am the bravest. It's just a privilege. And everything has time. So this journey, if people now start thinking that it is because the two of us is why it's giving you headache, think about the old men and women in the farm. Kódà around on farm, tí wọ́n ti tán bàbá yẹn ti ṣiṣẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ. Chief wọn sọ fún mi pé, coordinator, àwọn tí màálù like láti máa jẹ nìyẹn o. Wọ́n like ẹ̀pà, wọ́n like kí ló tún sọ again. You know, a rí àwọn bí ẹ̀gẹ́, àwọn ẹ̀gẹ́ yẹn. Kódà èmi ò tẹ́ mọ̀, wọ́n ní tó bá tún wá fi iyọ̀ sí, wọ́n náà máa jẹbẹ̀ yẹn pa ni. Wọ́n ní tó bá da iyọ̀, àwọn olórí burúkú tá ń sọ yìí. These are animals. Kódà wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá pa, mo ṣe tún gbọ́n eléyìí ni, àti wọ gàù. Wọ́n ní òkú tó bá pa, ẹ máa gbọ́ mi o, wọ́n ní òkú tó bá pa, àwọn Fúlàní tẹ́ ń rí tán dẹran yẹn, wọ́n ní tó bá da iyọ̀ sórí ẹ̀ báyìí, àwọn màálù yẹn máa jẹ́ tegun-tegun ni. Wallahi tallahi, bó ṣe sọ nìyẹn. We are in a big mess. We don't even know. Òkú tó pa, wọ́n pa in a painful manner. Wọ́n ní tó bá da iyọ̀ sí lára báyìí, wọ́n náà máa jẹ́ degun-degun ni. And that's what they do with all the farmers. Wọ́n máa da iyọ̀ síwájú boundary etí farm yẹn, wọ́n náà máa jẹ́ gbẹni. Now, báwo ni wọ́n ti ṣe pé àwọn tó máa ń yáwó níbí báyìí? Oh, no, lápò, wọ́n tún pè lórúkọ kan. Owó láńtà. Mọ́mọ́lé láńtà. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tí ẹ láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ mi tó wá ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà yẹn ni ká ṣe dúró dè. Nígbà táwọn èèyàn lọ yá owó lámúlé láńpà, gbọ́múlé láńtà. Wọ́n ní gbọ́múlé láńtà. Kéèyàn wá yá 5 million naira. Owó lápò, ó wá fi dáko. Fúlàní kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ jẹ gbogbo okun yẹn tán wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ report ní police station ọlọ́pàá ní kò sí nǹkan tóun lè ṣe. We are in a big mess. Yes, ẹ ṣe gan gbọ́múlé lantern okay bọ́n ṣe sọ gangan náà nìyẹn. And some of us are thinking this is a joke. Ẹ̀yin wo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń lọ ní Palestine and Israel èyí tó ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ó ti wà nílé ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa ìtorí pé ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lé tó ń wó wálẹ̀ wóò ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí fire power gbòò gbàs gbòò. We are already at war where our farmers wọ́n kọ ebè tí mo rí ebè tó sùn lọ tí fúnni tó bá da màálù wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ nísìn á dẹ̀ jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ látòkè délẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan tó máa tódà we played the video to you so many times. I have played the video. The last broadcast I did, I played the video where somebody, after that, or to send the missing me, ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀ fi tàwọn Fúlàní ẹlòmíà ní bọ̀ Koiki, those are just, cattle herders. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ àfàwọn yẹn sílẹ̀. Kí tí wàá ló kan custom pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ sì tí wọ́n lọ ń gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn. What has custom got to do with rice that is already inside a shop? Kò ń ṣe ní warehouse lọ́tí ló ń kó àwọn rice yẹn o, and 5 people were killed in Ìsẹ́yìn. Ọba Ìsẹ́yìn wá ń threaten àwọn aráàlú pé kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe lọ pariwo síta lórí social media ẹ̀ tí wọ́n náà fẹ́ ṣe rally àníjẹ́ ṣe rally o. Coordinator Ìsẹ́yìn wọ́n wá ń threaten ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ìsẹ́yìn ẹ̀ dẹ̀ jókòó ẹ̀yin tó yẹ kẹ́ máa wọ flight wá sílé kẹ́ lọ máa campaign níwájú ilé kábíyèsí yẹn but ẹ̀ tún dúró de Chief Sunday Igboho nìkan ẹ̀ rò pé òun nìkan ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. We are in a big mess. But bàbá wa ní ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. We are in a big mess. Mess gidi. Ṣé shit o tẹ̀lé mi pé ó ju shit o lọ ní tó wà nílẹ̀ Káàárọ̀ Oòjíire. And I don't see that trouble going away anytime soon. I would have loved to give the location. But for whatever reason, I can't. We drove for more than 2 hours. Yoruba land is gone. Kí ni mo sọ? Yoruba land is gone. So if you sit down watching me, give yourself privilege pé ìwọ tẹ̀ láǹfààní àti forget about àwọn tó máa ní ara data 100 naira ìwọ tẹ̀ sí láǹfààní àti gbọ́ mi and àwọn ìyá kan tẹ̀ láǹfààní rárá. Yoruba land is gone. It's gone, completely gone in the hands of the jihadis and the Fulani, in the immigration, in the port authority, in the airport, in the police, in the army, in the navy, name it. In the banks, I look at our elite. Those that have a bit of money, they live in Lekki, they wake up in the morning. You see them tomorrow. They'll put on the suit. My dear, bami de suit yìí now. Bó ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn o mu juice. My dear, jẹun ni. No. Ebi ò pa mí because ó ní change díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹni tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́, ebi ò ní máa pa ẹ́. Àlẹ́ mi gan fúnra ara mi mo feel ebi pa mí. Sorry. I felt pé ebi pa mí. So tẹ́bi bá lè pa mí tí mo dàgbà báyìí. Now think about children in the hands of mothers and there's nothing in their hands. Wọ́n ní owó. And some of us are more concerned about petty things. You are more concerned about petty things. I wish I could have done the live video there, but like I said, it was just impossible for me to have done it because we don't want to give the location. Yoruba land is gone. If anybody is telling you otherwise, they are deceiving you. If a tree by a go along with the grace of God, vehicle move, but we were more at alert in case some kind of Fulani come onto the road. Some of you are thinking that this is the job of Koiki Media. You want to call, I need strategy, I need advice. Give advice. Work together and give yourself that advice. It's good. But work that on your platforms. Work that with your network. Because èyí tí láǹfààní àti gbọ́ mi, àwọn tí mò ń sọ yìí wọ́n láǹfààní àti gbọ́ kankan. And these are the people that we want to rescue from the hands of these Fulani Hausa government. I have seen life for 2 decades. So regardless of whatever anybody is saying, I have seen life. So she listen me say my very life, but I am talking about people where we drove for 2 hours going, then coming again 2 hours. And I knew that 2 hours is not because there's traffic, it's because the road is bad. Is that the road is extremely bad. We won't go long on tonight's show. It's just an appreciation to every single sons and daughters of Yoruba land. I understand some of us are bitter, some of us care less, but I know behind the camera watching, some of you have the means to lobby now with the rest of the world and do the right thing. Some of you have other means, but some of you wants to know, why is it this man? This is why your problem. Man, I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. I have not done any problem. The problem is already in the Yoruba land. The problem has been here for a very long time. But some of us spark. Some of you ignite with us. Some wants to kill that spark. Chief, ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́. That woman in the farm, the Fulani have just finished up the whole. So, but the problem is because we talk about more of the Fulani, but you don't understand, just like I said, that man in the suit working in First Bank is just a slave as the man inside the farm. Ṣẹ̀dá àwọn tí wọ́n wọ suit tó dàgbàdà sọ́rùn tó ń ṣe pé àwọn ni socialite wọ́n lè dárìn, but they are not going to tell you that. Any socialite tó fẹ́ move látẹ̀kọ̀ wọ́n máa lọ ń gbà tó ń pè ní escort. Full security escort with firepower. Just because one lọ ṣe òde ní Èkìtì látẹ̀kọ̀. So what is the point then as a socialite? A socialite that travels with full, I'm talking about full convoy security personnel, shoot at sight if anything come across them. We all see it all the time. I don't want to mention names. There's a particular one. To ban drive by. Kódà àwọn security tẹ́ bá rí wọn, security tẹ́ fẹ́ dàbí ti presidential one. You know the person I'm talking about. Tó bá jáde tó ń lọ, tẹ́ bá rí àwọn security tó ń kó dání. Ẹ̀yin ló máa wò pé ṣé president lélẹ̀ ni. He's paying for each of those security. But àwọn tó ráyè pay for security, òun ni Fúlàní máa dá dúró. Chief sọ pé àwọn rìnrìn àjò kan, not recently, when our Fulani thing operate, but our conscious mind was, how do we fix economy of Nigeria as Yoruba people? Àwa ti kàwé, ẹ̀wọ̀n káwa ti kàwé, àwa wá fẹ́ fix economy, but àwọn Fulani already láti fix economy. That's what Professor Banji Akintoye have said so many times. They thought they were fighting to save Nigeria, but the Fulani Hausa were not interested to save Nigeria. Because if they were interested to save Nigeria, all the knowledge that the Yoruba people have will have developed this country, and those from the southeast as well, and the remaining minority that I'm sure, we don't want to say it's just the Yorubas. Kama ba sọ pé àwa nìkan la lè gbé Nigeria, that no, that would be wrong to say. Everybody would have done the best thing. But when the chief of defense staff was never given to the Igbo, not to talk of the Yorubas, not to talk of the other minority, and now you see all the Fulanis with AK-47. Wọ́n wá gba gbogbo àwọn tó ní AK-47 nílẹ̀ Yorùbá some few years back, some 5 years ago, wọ́n gba gbogbo weapon tó wà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá because they have an agenda. Ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá mú pẹ̀lú AK-47. I'm sure some of you have had your uncles, your brothers, your family friend, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yín tó ti sọ lójú yín pé èmi náà ní nǹkan tí mo fi ń protect ara mi àtàwọn family mi. I'm not talking about hoodlums here now. I'm talking about people that bought them for their own personal use. But the government went after every single one of them. It doesn't matter wherever you are around Nigeria. Àṣé wọ́n ní tracker tó lè track àwọn tó gbé AK-47 dání, but they refuse to find all the Fulanis in our forest. Wọ́n wá gba gbogbo ìbọn, wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ Igbo, wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ other minority. Now, they are now giving firepower to the Fulani terrorists to kill and maim after they've destroyed the land. Do you know what that means? They destroyed the land completely. I don't even understand. Some of you know the damage and atrocity that has been committed right in the Yoruba land. And one don't show for you on the TV. You're living gauge. Tony Lagos money business to that Ogun State money. You're living gauge. You're gauging it with that. Where the whole community is in darkness. You are gauging that? Engage it. You are literally gauging it. And it's Sunday Igboho ní ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín pátápátá. Wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nǹkan sí lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín láti gbogbo àwọn ọba wa kábíyèsí ká dúpẹ́ lórí. Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Chief Ayọ̀ Adébánjọ. Wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Professor Banji Akintoye. Wọ́n ní kí n mú ọpẹ́ yẹn lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams, Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. Wọ́n ní mú ọpẹ́ yẹn lọ sọ́dọ̀ Chief Imam of Yoruba land. Wọ́n ní kí n mú ọpẹ́ yẹn lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá wa Adébóyè. Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n mú ọpẹ́ yẹn lọ sí gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire níbikíbi tẹ́ bá wà. Mùsùlùmí ni ẹni, babaláwo ni ẹni, oníṣègùn ni ẹni, àfáà ni ẹni, ọmọ kéwú ni ẹni. Wọ́n ní kí n dúpẹ́ nítorí pé ọpẹ́ tá à ń dún yẹn òun ni pé ẹ tì wọ́n lẹ́yìn. Ẹlòmíà ní bí bàbá Chief Sunday ó ní agbára kan tó wà sí pana. Yoruba land is gone. Completely gone. I'll bring the broadcast to an end at exactly 1 a.m. So I have 20 more minutes. A lot of you want to know what happened at Osun State. It was a successful rally. And we give thanks to Almighty God. We give thanks that out of the doubters, those that think that, well, it's never going to happen. We give kudos to the organizers of Osun State Rally. We give kudos to them. For a very brilliant, well-organized. Chief Sunday ní kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá tọ́kó jáde wọ́n ní bọ́ bá fi ẹ̀ má yẹ kí tó ẹ ṣáà kí n máa fi Yorùbá yẹn sílẹ̀ lórí ti bá sọ nísìnyí máa tàbọn ẹni gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó jáde èèyàn bíi tiwa ni wọ́n lọ́mọ wọn níyàwó àwọn náà wọ̀ okay. And that's why he said, some of you were upset. Koiki, èwo tún ni chief sọ yìí, ká má bọ́ ọlọ́pàá jà. No, ọlọ́pàá kọ́ ni problem wa. Ọlọ́pàá is facing the same problem like myself and you. They are facing the same problem. They are facing the same problem like myself and you. Nothing has changed. And that's why I said, do not attempt to attack them. They will not attack us. But lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan àárí tí orí ẹ̀sán bíi DSS tí a mú yẹn, they don't know. Some of you have said, ṣé iná wá fi mọ́tò yìí sílẹ̀ ni ká fi wá mú nọ́mbà. At Osun rally shows that we move with a lot of intelligence ahead in advance. And I can tell you, right here, okay, this one is gone. In the next couple of days, we're also going to be showing you the view of the drone that was used in Osun State. We'll be giving you all the images and the videos. The report is already with me now. Some of you say we should have used the drone to do the live streaming. That means some of you will have to also buy the Phantom. I'm told it's Phantom 4. Whatever the cost is, go and look for it and buy it so that we can use all these gadgets to make sure that everywhere we go, we can protect, not me, but protect the interest of the Yoruba people. The little drone that we have, did the little job it can do. It cannot go live with that. Don't ask me, go and find out. That's why you're all watching the broadcast. Hello, Google, I can find out. We are doing our best on the ground here. And kudos to everybody. Some of you saw the road network on our way out and on our way back. Saw just little of what the road network looks like. Let's tell the DSS that person will still have more information that we will not release yet. I've not seen them release any statement to debunk that person. But I can tell them that we have more information that they don't even have. And I won't go into more details. We would also be sending the report that came back from our own device. It will be traveling somewhere around the world. And whatever the outcome, we would also release that if we have to. The Yorubas are not joking. We will use every materials to fight for self-determination. So tell those Nigerian media we are fighting for self-determination as Yoruba people. We will wake up minds. We will wake up souls. We will talk to people. But I can assure every single Yoruba sons and daughters that we will not compromise. I don't know about you, but I can confirm that we will not compromise, because that is the prayer of some of you. Again, everybody has a price tag. You must be stupid to say so. We are laying a new road network, a new foundation. We are rewriting the history and let us allow history to judge us. That is the prayer of millions of people. I see them, I feel them, I read them, that they will fail. But ẹnikẹ́ni, èèyàn ni, àǹjọ̀nú ni, ẹranko ni, tí Ọlọ́run dá tó ní ànígbà ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, let Oòduà judge them. Olóyún ni, ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ni, òkè òkun ló wà ní, tó ní ànígbà ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, kí Oòduà fúnra rẹ̀ kó judge wọn. Ẹ rò pé à ń ṣe fúnra wa ni? You think I'm doing this so that I can be famous? Maybe that's what some people think. Yeah. You can live on money, be famous. Ẹni tó rọ̀ lárí, òun ló ń ṣe gègègè. Ẹni tó bá bí sínú ọlá. 12:48, 12 minutes to go before the end of tonight's broadcast. Is an appreciation. We've handed over the DSS back to their officers. I won't go into too much details, but they disrespected our royal father by coming down to his palace and wanted to disrupt an ongoing peaceful rally that was taking place in Osogbo yesterday, the 15th of May 2021. There were more than one. The next rally will continue as planned. Lagos rally will hold when those that are planning it have decided what date it's going to come up. There will be pickpocket of awareness. It doesn't matter. Awareness must continue Monday to Sunday. Awareness will continue. Whether it's small, whether it's 2, whether it's 3. They don't know the kind of Yorubas they're dealing with this time around. They know that Yoruba love money, so they will compromise. But I can assure you that is not going to come from us if that is what you are wishing. I told you last year, there's a million things sitting here. We take them out bit by bit until we get to the crossover. We will pray hard, but we will put more action to the prayers, not the other way around. We will speak to the stakeholders around the globe. We will present our case to them, but we will defend the land at the bottom. You don't know what your people are going through at the bottom. You are more concerned about few petty things. The whole Yoruba land has been captured. We are already in danger. We are all in danger, including myself. I understand. You can watch the video. You can use whatever you want to use out of it. We are in danger. Once again, a very good morning, and it's exactly 9 minutes past. whatever role you have to play, do it now before it is too late. We will not be captured. You think you can weigh me down? It is too late for that. You think you can weigh Chief Sunday Igboho down? It is too late for that. You think you can weigh all the media houses down? It is too late for that. You think you can weigh all the Yorubas? We will be one wale by doing your own bit. It is too late. Oh yes, everybody has the right. But let me say this clearly. We've just started. We've not done anything yet. We will prove to those of you thinking otherwise. There are thousands of young Yoruba men and women ready at the press of a button to defend the land. And when I say defend the land, it could be from the rally, just like we saw. Nobody was paid to go to that rally. Not like the other way around in the politics. We didn't even fuel any vehicle. Everybody fueled their vehicle and make their way down there. Nobody was paid. On the radio, it's already in the process. We will continue to update as we get closer. Yoruba nation is not going back. Yoruba nation has come to stay. And the world will listen to us. We will defend every part of Yoruba land from the Fulanis. Not just the Fulani Hausa in the forest, but the Fulani Hausa holding us to jugular in whatever sector they are operating from. We will. Millions of people are crying every day, and there's no one to pamper them. But we are saying the journey that I've started will be completed. We will continue with a lot of engagement in different parts of Yoruba land. Once again, a very good evening and welcome. It is easy, like I said, for a lot of us watching, but it is difficult for those at the bottom. And it is those at the bottom that are feeling the pain. This is about numbers of crowd and viewers. But there are millions of us at the bottom that needs to be rescued out of this contraction called Nigeria. Are there benefits coming out of Nigeria? Oh, in their millions. Are they going to restructure this country? No, it's too late for restructuring. The Fulanis are not going to give them that. They would rather go into a full-blown war with us. How prepared are we is entirely up to every single one of you watching. It's not my own problem alone. It's not just Chief Sunday Igboho's problem. He's spending his own personal money. Oh yes, we have people that have donated there and there to support. But what he has personally spent, only the Lord Almighty God can replenish him back. He has left himself for the Yorubas. But not all the Yorubas want that. They prefer Gumi and the Fulanis to continue to be the stakeholders in this country, rather than somebody like Chief Sunday Igboho. They criticize. It's part of it. That's fine. But you think your criticism will weigh him down. I see a man that I sit with most of the time, not all the time. Genuine love for the Yorubas. He has everything that you can think of. Beautiful family. He's okay as an average man. He's been different places around the world. Does he need to be part of these? There are so many Yoruba people more better than him, but they refuse to engage. But he refused to disengage out of this journey. And just like I always say, we will throw all our support towards a Yoruba nation self-determination actualization. How long it's going to take? Let's leave that to the creator of this world. Have a very good morning. Bye for now.